Hello, welcome back. Last time I cleared the Ocean Palace and came to the new Kasuto area, and I have several thoughts colliding right now, so let's get to one of them that I think I'm gonna forget otherwise. I can check my map to see what this area is officially called. Question mark. Well then. That didn't help me. Hello, dealer. All hidden behind the trees. Alright, so, New Kasuto is here. Let's do town business. I want to return to the Ocean Palace for something. I had a wild, far-out theory that I think is worth trying. Right, no Eyes of Ganon here. This is a peaceful place. I can talk to you as many times as I want and you'll never turn into a bat. Well, okay, sure, your town is... I mean... It seems okay now. The old one wasn't so great. Alright, I deserve your help. This is because of how many magic containers I have, I think, in the original game. But the check for the Thunder spell appeared to have been removed. So whatever the check was for this, I tested this condition and I forget what it was. It's like, if you have a sufficient number of magic containers, she'll give you the last one. Something like that. And there's text for not being ready yet. Yeah, I tested this in my Zelda 2 LP I did a little while ago. Yeah, the old man who remains has magic. I got it! Well, hello. Somewhere in the seashore desert. Okay, so you're talking about the heart fragment I was looking for. So, there's somebody in the shadows here. If I had the cross, would I be able to see who I'm talking to here? You're actually just standing in front of the chimney. Yeah, so this is a person who's standing, like, here. Okay, yeah, so I've learned that talking to empty space is a thing. Something I did not do in my Zelda 2 LP, and have learned since, is that there are several places where, talking to empty space will actually have dialogue. Is this not different text than I'm used to? I'm gonna cast fire, by the way, because I see things to burn. Magic sauce made from our town's vine! Oh, well, I shouldn't burn it then! So I didn't. Alright. Extra flavor there. The flavor of vine sauce. The Holen Palace's endless trap. I think that's vanilla text. You're the healer. Do you have special sauce? Or is it normal text? Normal East Hyrule text. Okay. So I'm suspicious of that magic refill. Why was it different? I'm wondering if there's any significance to that, or if it's just for fun. So this is where the spell would be. Any shadow people here? Not that I can find. It's gonna be called Enigma now, and this will be the final boulder clue other than the missing one, which I can just leave out. Remember the magic word! It's Enigma! Boulder Circle, 7th is south. Can I record this? Okay, so that gives me a complete sequence, other than the missing one, which, just by its absence, does complete it on its own. Alright, and I have the Enigma spell, which I think is going to let me shortcut out of here in 2 different directions, and I have business in both places. Now what's this? This is going to be something new. Yes, the other half of the map. I figured that'd be here. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll be back later. With more pee. Gotta have a bunch of drinks first. I think... Oh, call for help with the 3 eye rocks. Right, yes. That's a normal clue in the actual game. Oh, this is not Edge of Town yet. We got a, or maybe it is and it's just more populated. Yeah, okay. Hi? Skeleton key, that's what you call the magical key. In the Great Palace? Oh! So I don't get it here. Fascinating. Oh, here's Edge of Town. Oh, now it's New Kasuto. Okay. Okay, so that's how that is. And this would have been the magical key, but now it's a power bracelet. What? Oh! Okay. Well, that's a fun way to do that. I just figured these were going to respond to Enigma somehow. So we got pushable blocks now. Okay. And everything's not quite tile aligned, which is kind of uncanny, but that's fine. Come back with 500p. Sorry, 5000p. If it was 500, I'd already have it. Okay, so power bracelet acquired. And because I gotta try... Okay. These are living green vines, so full of water and non-flammable. Alright, cool. So, that was New Kasuto. Seems like that was what there was to find here, other than the map I need to come back to buy with more P. Okay, so my suspicion is the thing along the coast east of me to the north. I can push the rock over to get back quickly to, like, the beach south of the Ocean Palace. And I think I'm gonna do that. Because I had a theory about that. You've already given me your help because I deserved it, apparently. And the one south would get me to Three Eye Rock Palace and some other stuff there. Alright, so here. I can assume that's kill water, so don't fall into it. Ooh, that thing is just gone. It's very deep. Okay, yeah, so this makes sense. Whoa. Wait, am I not on the water right now? I thought I was. Timing badness is happening, just ignore it. Okay, I was on the sand actually. I'm not sure how that happened. Alright, trying to get to the palace, and I don't think... Okay, here we go, that leads there. So this is a little far-fetched. While I'm here, I'm gonna check all these rocks. This is a little bit far-fetched, but that incredibly suspicious 6-torch pattern. I was looking for things that could be suspicious that there are 6 of, and these urchins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm wondering, if I were to extinguish the inner 4 of these, like the unlit torches, and of course to extinguish I mean perhaps they're vulnerable to fire, maybe something will happen here. Not vulnerable to fire. And if they're not vulnerable to that... Okay, so I think my far-fetched theory probably just... Well, what if I would thunder in the perfect spot? First, let's try Enigma. That actually worked. Okay, that actually worked. Exactly matching the screen, but nothing happened. I mean, I wasn't really expecting something to, but I thought it would be worth a try at least. Also, now that I have Thunder and Enigma in case that mattered, I think I can get that one slime. Yeah, so that's the other bit of business I had here. I should refill my magic if I'm going to be casting a Thunder spell. That thing's expensive. And if I'm refilling my magic, let's refill life too. So I want to go way up north. Way up north. Let's see if I can take out that one special slime. Still don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah, so no skeleton key prior to Three Eye Rock Palace, so we will have, like, actual keys and locks normally going on there. That's a big change. Right, the place I'm looking for, right, I don't have the east treasure map yet. 5000p. What I want is here? Yeah. Right, sorry, this is a different thing than the slime. The slime is in the island chain, which I don't currently have easy access to. Well, dang. Oh, okay, those are not fully solid. I was like, what do I do now? Okay, that makes more sense. They look exactly like things that are normally fully solid. Nice of you to give me extra magic here for lots of stuff. Alright, so what's this? That text is different from the one at King's Tomb. Protect Fairy Enigma Fire. It was fire last, right? Yeah. Here we go. Alright, chicken goes on another tomb adventure. But it's not a chicken anymore, right? So he'll do that. That counts as down, I guess? It counts as nothing? Yeah, so this is the dead space. This is actually demonstrating well the way I fight the Lizalfos. So note that downward shield blocks this rock, upward shield does not. But right here in the middle, there's a dead zone below, there's the high one, and above the low one. So by the same principle, that's the spot where I try to stab Lizalfos. Because getting them on the head for whatever reason doesn't work like it does for Iron Knuckles. Whoa! Hello, Karak. Okay. Bonus wizard fight. Well, I died. Sort of. Okay, I'll try to stand here. I don't know how well that's gonna go, though. Have I landed any hits? No, I have. Whoops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm actually... Okay, I'm gonna protect myself. Ooh. Oh man. How to make this boss seriously threatening, like, more so than the Maze Island incarnation. This is very, very good. What's happening? You're doing a special attack. There's fire. Oh, and it was where I was standing and I couldn't see it because I just stood there. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so fire dropping from the sky now. Just, well... I thought I had a plan, but I sure didn't carry it out. Wow! So upgraded Karak fight. This is very neat. Okay. Don't think there's any other spells that'll make this much easier. Jump could help. But I'd kind of rather not have it most of the time. Okay. Whoop. So you have more attacks that I assume you do when your health is at half or something. I also assume that one of those that hasn't yet been reflected will not deal any damage. I have to take ownership of the magic for it to have the killing force. Alright, so... The fire was not... Okay, so it just is on the outer two pillars, but not the middle one. Oops. So there's no... Oh, but this time, it's different. Gonna fall, probably. Yep. Okay, it's a little hard to get a foothold right now. I think I can cast heal a second time. Let's... Oh, I cannot. Okay, so that was the safe spot. I guess just look for the safe spot and find it in that... when that's happening. Safe spot is here. Great. It's funny that I feel so threatened when I have to actually be as passive as this. But, like, in my passivity, I am actively doing things. But it's a lot of waiting and watching and just, like, yeah, I feel, like, very hunted during this fight. Dang. Could still make it, not anymore. Yeah, this is quite serious. This is fantastic. I love this. And yeah, so I'm essentially at max level for this. Max level for everything that matters, because I don't use my attack stat for this fight. Unless it does affect how much reflected magic does. I don't think it does, though. At least in the normal game, as far as I know. So I just kind of need to perform better. Just like, I get... Well, really the big killer is when I fall. Red Fairy makes this doable at all. Be a much bigger deal without her. Yeah, I'm just not even gonna try when you're that close, because you have to be, like, right next to me for the same magic to land and the same teleport action. And if you're right next to me like that, then... Okay, I think this is the way to handle that. If you're right next to me like that, there we go, perfect execution. then I don't know if you're firing high or low, so I might as well just be elsewhere. Yeah, I can stay on a collapsing bridge segment for longer than I am. It's not until it's completely gone that I can't stand on it. I did it! Yes, okay. I get a amulet. Okay, there's still space for 1, 2, 3, 4 more items up top, and another extra link somewhere. Okay. That was really neat. So now I'm gonna have to divine what this amulet does. It was the one around your neck. Yeah, you do wear one of those. This is really sketchy. Do I seriously want to do this the hard way? Yes, I do. Because I'm me. Ha! I did it. Okay, everything looks fine here. Alright, well, that was exciting. The other spot I actually wanted to go was up there, but I can't get there from here. Right, yeah, no water paths. So I'm gonna have to go the long way. That's fine, let's do that real quick. Alright, so way back over here in the chain of islands in northwest Hyrule, there's a slime that's been eluding me. Whale Isle, yes, already did the thing here. That was great. I raft once more and then yeah, I can see it's just west of me here. I think the Thunder Spell should probably take care of the job. Yeah, that's where I just was, southeast of this. But no connection from there to here that I know about. Oh, well, that's gonna erase the place I want to be. Alright, these things whose names I still don't know, that's fine. They're so hard to fight, like they're just because they're completely unpredictable. They can decide to open their eyes or not for an indefinite amount of time. And when it's open, it's just not open for long. Can I thunder you? I can. That's the way. Okay. I don't know if there was another way, but that was the way I found. Times 9. You're gonna have to get a second digit, or go into letters or something, if there are any more of you. Maybe that was the last one. Okay. So I want to return to where I was. No, I don't. I want to go to the Boulder Circle. Yeah, because I have all the clues now. Let's do that. That's right, there's a shortcut. What did I just find? Well, I was all ready to go to the shortcuts. South of the graveyard. I guess there was a P-bag there once or something, or a... I don't know, something. Anyway, yeah, so wait, whoops. I don't need to be here. So all the Boulder Circle clues are here. Hi, Tyra, I forgot you were here. You go down in one hit now, how sad. Dark World music. This cave isn't a cave, right? It is, actually. But don't I not have to do this? I think I can just walk around, yeah. Alright, so Boulder Circle. Let's see what this is. Am I going here early? No, I'm going here when I got all the clues. And I'm gonna check the water here. There's something south. There's like more land down there. That's a place I have not been. Okay, no sparkles. Nothing's traversable. Okay, Boulder Circle. First is southeast. That's the flute. I press the attack button to use my hammer. Second is east. Third is northwest. Fourth is unspecified. Which of these is not listed? West is not listed. Alright, so then fifth is north. Sixth is southwest. Seventh is south. And the last one is here. Alright, it's a hole. What am I getting myself into? It looks like the dry fountain in here, sort of, though more lava-filled. I see you. I think you can just walk across those at full speed, but I don't trust myself to... well... Okay, in that case, let's try. Okay, that worked better than it might have. That was... okay. I was planning to down strike you, but you popped up too quick. There's a red ring here. This isn't just a permanent protect spell, is it? It sounds like it might be. It's like, that's what the red ring does. And I got something that's similar to a permanent, reflect spell. But not exactly like. So protect is not active. Can I double protect? Yeah, no, I'm blue. Ah! Oh, that's funny. So if only my default form were orange, this would go through the normal enemy power progression. From orange to red to blue, but oh, this is this part of the volcano, so that's 2 mysteries in 1 explained. Good. Okay. Yeah, so that follows the enemy color coding, except for my green form is not orange. Close enough. Alright, well, I'm more durable now. For whatever that's worth. Game's gonna be even easier. It's fine. Maybe the difficulty will step up to compensate. Even if it doesn't, that is okay. We can have an easygoing, breezy experience here. And I mean, bonus Karok? That was a very serious fight. I died twice to that, I think? Before I got it. That was very, very good. Okay, my next bit of business, I believe, is in the, where's that place? The beach by Three Eye Rock. And actually, the next bit of business after that is the dungeon itself, right? Yeah, okay. I've hit up all of my... I was checking carefully my notes. I've hit up all of the things I had to do that were undone. Just to have experienced it, let's go on the path that goes south of New Kasuto. That's where the path is here, okay. So like in line with the secret spot right here. Okay. Oh, this just kind of starts me in the middle of the screen. I'm still suspicious of those urchins and the 6 torches. Ah, so that stays pushed off. Got it. Don't have to redo. I'm definitely opting not to heal right now because like, I have too many power-ups. I like the game to maintain some semblance of challenge. Alright, so somewhere along the beach. Somewhere. If I bought that treasure map, it would probably show me exactly where, but... let me see if I can find it manually. Like, normally, it's basically right here. Right, I can block your fire. You're just not worth fighting in general, though. I think I didn't do this full column. Right, beachcombing. Thanks for your services. You're just so annoying to fight. I don't want to bother. So right, again, no magical key, or skeleton key as it's now called, in this palace. Expected in the Great Palace instead. I do need to be sure I recheck any spot where a... right, that happens every time. You step back at the perfect time. Recheck any spot where an encounter happened, because encounters will erase the worthwhile stuff going on. Now, I'm changing my pattern here, which is not the best idea, but I gotta work around this every time. Gotta work around this rock. Dude, that was a lot of fire. This is fine, I know where I've been. Don't let it happen again. There we go, that's better. Hey, I actually killed it. Alright, if I do this... And then that, I will have filled every space. I guess I'm going horizontally now. I found it. Here. Interesting place of choice. Choice of place. Yep, there's that heart, and there's possibly a chicken passage here. Because would that row on the floor be there otherwise? Yes, it would. Okay. Got it. Just ornamentation. Alright. Yeah, so this heart piece got its own little desert temple place. Neat. Alright, so I think that was the thing that there was to find. I meant to do... I still can. This is seashore. That's gonna be question mark, right? No? Seashore. Right, what I wanted to know was, like, what is just this part of the world generally called? This one, don't know. Right, hit you in the dead spot, like that Octorok was hitting me earlier. If I get an encounter that's not that special tile... Kasuro Forest, okay. It's hard to hit the exact spot, but it's more effective than other combat strategies. So if I'm not in the forest, what about the swamp? Kasuro River? Just curious. Alright, so if I had 5000p, I could do something at town, but I currently don't, so that's gonna have to be... Well, okay, I suppose I could do things this way. I could, like, dip into the Three-Eye Rock Palace until I get enough experience, then go back to town, then do the rest of the palace another day. Kasuro Swamp. I mean... I'm still curious about these things, even if they're simple and predictable. What about... here? Nothing. No name assigned. Okay. Of course I'm gonna check the graveyard. Kasuro Cemetery. Yeah, this has invisible moas in it. I found one. They're pretty nasty. Okay, sure, so let's, I guess I'll peek into the palace. We'll get a little preview of that. It shouldn't take too long to get 1100p, right? I'm imagining it won't. So yeah, you gotta be at a certain level to have the wallet capacity to hold the money to buy the thing. So somehow the wallet mechanic was essentially implicitly backported to this game. Probably mostly by accident, but still. Can relate that to later Zelda games. Whoa. Whoa. This place is very serious in vibe. Oh, we got this time signature. I see. Well, that'll help. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm after. Jump. Making you a little harder to deal with. That's fine, I'll do it anyway. So, right, normally I would run into locked doors very quickly here. And have no way to deal with them. So what will happen this time? By the way, this is Three-Eye Rock Palace. Couldn't fit the spelled out 3 in place, so you just get the numeral. These are only worth 50, but they're reasonably quick to kill now, so that is fine. Right, so this place has an especially notorious fairy check in it. So I'm going to be very curious how that manifests. Those are getting faster and faster. Well, right, that bit's just not in the right place. Key and P-bag. I assume I can get both, no big deal. This has the look of a trap, though. Is like a knight gonna pop out of one of these blocks or something? No? No? Okay. Just looks like a trap, but isn't actually. Bits respawn when you leave the screen, that's normal. Or like even just scroll them off, not like leave the screen fully. Yep. 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 There we go. Too early. Perfect. See, I'm already almost at 5,000. Yeah, so here's a... Oh, I do have a key, right, yes, I did just get one. So, right, still relevant to cast Reflect here, and I do need experience right now. So, I'm gonna... Oops, right. This is the, Whoa, wait, what? Do that again? Oh! So that... I can actually reflect those, not just destroy them. That's neat. Is that an enhancement made with the magical shield? Like, magical shield plus reflect does that. I don't know if regular shield with reflect would. Not sure if I ever reflected one of those before. Alright, so this is the familiar spot with the pits and stuff. I'm gonna take this guy out because he's bothering me. And turn back. Okay. Good stuff. I like how serious this music remix is. Like, you know this is a late game dungeon. Not kidding around. If I were to ascribe, like, what the specific flavor is... Because, you know, the Island Palace music sounded very tropical. Some of the others sounded like, you know, like the sort of surroundings they had. That one doesn't give me, like, a vibe of a place. More of just a, like, Link's mood as he goes through the palace. Like, you are in danger, this is serious, watch your dang step. That's what I get in there. Why am I going here? Because there's a map for sale. And there's a save. I will make use of that too. The map for sale is... I think I'll know the building when I see it. It's that one that's open over there, right? I think this is not it. It's this one here. Yes, this one next to the fountain. Great deal for this map, let's do it. Okay. And then you're gonna disappear next time I come in here, right? Well, you know what? Since I have the map, I guess I can treasure hunt next time. I could do that now. It is tempting. Right, so... Other half of map looks like that. Great. Space for 3 more items. Right, the red ring filled in 1. What do I predict? Cross. Obviously. Skeleton key. And 1 more mystery item that I don't know about. Do I know where the last extra life is? Well, traditionally there's one in Three Eye Rock Palace. It's probably in the same spot. It's an extra tricky spot to get to. Full of bubbles who will drain your magic right before that notorious fairy check that I mentioned. And also a really tricky jump to get in. And if you cast the jump spell, you're using up your magic even more. Anyway. Alright, so got a treasure map. And, there probably is still some treasure to hunt down here, so I will probably do that before the palace next time. So that's what to look forward to.